Om Shanti. When there is remembrance of Baba, soul is able to be Trikaldarshi. Whatever is decided at present, that becomes the past. And the future always depends on present. So when Baba says, be sensible when you decide, so to be sensible and Trikaldarshi, just be totally present at present. So when this present becomes past or it becomes future, all the three aspects of time will be great and beneficial. Because actually it's the present which becomes past and the future. At present, what Baba wants me to be in self-respect. So whatever I decide will be like a present. Then present is in Baba's remembrance. Baba's remembrance brings accurate thoughts. So let us be in Baba's remembrance. Om Shanti.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
आज विशेष नया वर्ष मनाने के उमंग उत्साह से खुशी खुशी से सभी पहुंच गए। तो बाप दादा भी दिल से दिल की दुआओं से है या सिंगल याद है? डबल है ना? अपना नया युग नैनो की आगे होती में स्पष्ट है ना? है कि दूर है? जैसे कहेंगे कल से नया वर्ष शुरू है, ऐसे ही कहेंगे ना? तो कल नव युग आया कि है, इतना स्पष्ट है नशा है नव युग के राज अधिकारी है सभी है। अच्छा, सभी राजा बनेंगे। अच्छा, तो प्रजा बनाई है, आप सब तो राजा हो, और राज किस पर करेंगे? अपने ऊपर। बाप दादा नव युग और नया वर्ष डबल देख रहे, कल की बात है ना? दोनों कल की बात है, वो भी कल और ये भी कल की बात। कल नव युग होगा ना? पक्का है ना कि परसों होगा? कल का अर्थ है इतना समीप है अपने नव युग की ट्रेस अर्थात शरीर सामने दिखाई देती है, सामने दिखाई देती है ना? बस ये जाके बने।
आपकी आते ही हम तो खो जाते ख्वाबों में।
सदा खुश आबाद रहना।
Om Shanti. Be one with an elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. World Emperors. Nowadays, people in the world have self-respect because of their position. When someone is a president, he receives such respect because of having that high position. In the same way, you children will also become world emperors by having such self-respect. And because of this self-respect, the world will respect you. Therefore, simply remain stable in your self-respect, and you will receive all attainments. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 4. Be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. Today's topic, World Emperors. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. You all are okay? Very good. Yeah. when we listen to Baba, then we realize that our first creation is our own thinking. We talk about new world, new age, but everything begins with one's own thoughts. And if we really look at how much sometimes the thoughts could also be of the old world, old sanskars, or generally whatever we see in the world is of old world. But to create the thoughts of the new age, like Baba said, you will feel that tomorrow the new age begins for me. I think even at present, right? So each one of us should pay attention to see what kind of thoughts we are creating. With Brahma Baba, we saw his every thought was about golden age, about new kingdom, new age. Because while listening, I really realized that the first creation is our thoughts. So how much we should pay attention to what we are thinking, because that we are creating. So our feelings will be based on also our thoughts. Because even in our intellect, there is faith. There will be new age and there will be golden age. But you have to feel it now, right? And if you can't feel it now, you won't have sanskars. Golden aged sanskars are created at confluence age. And it is the sanskars of golden age which will give you the experience of golden age, right? Let's say if there is golden age and our sanskar is still of Kali Yuga. So whatever we are seeing, you won't feel it as golden age, even if it is. So some say, but now it's no golden age. He said, but you have to create sanskars. I don't know how many of you thought, but more I listened to Baba. Even now when I was listening, Baba says, for tomorrow is your golden age. Understand how many of you understand that today, if I am not feeling it's golden age, and it is because no worry, no fear, we are carefree, Baba gives us everything. Is there anyone who doesn't have all attainments? So if I have experience that there are all attainments, it's golden age. Because first, like I thought, how can you just think it's golden age? But then realizing more that it's the sanskars of golden age. And then there will be sansar, or the world of golden age. But if you keep waiting and say, oh, golden age will begin, from where will it begin? The whole creation is our thoughts and our sanskars, right? So I think it's a new kind of awareness, but it's very, very important. And just imagine we all together in golden age. That's what we say, right? And then keep looking at how there was harmony, how lion and goat drank water from the same bank. So keep thinking about what happened there, and everything will start happening here. We have to create it. When will we create? At confluence age. Right? Will in golden age we create golden age? Or at confluence age? So my thoughts of love, of peace, of happiness, of abundance. And then create those sanskars by keep thinking about it. And then it will be very easy to accept your today's self-respect of world emperor. You think, oh, I am a world emperor. You might laugh at yourself. Are you world emperor? But world emperor is, I was thinking when Baba says in golden age, Lakshmi Narayana are like servers. And everyone is like their child. All subjects are like children. So here we look at everyone as God's children. All the souls are God's children. All, whatever they are. So it's a very interesting way we think of our self-respect as world server. And look at everyone as God's children. This is what are the sanskars of Lakshmi Narayan. Whenever I find that I am not seeing everyone as God's children, you're not emperor then. I've been realizing that how Baba's children, every thought, word, and action is just for service. Even first thinking is of service all the time. And doing also, of course, Sevadharis, Karma Yogi, they all the day I see they doing seva. And I look at everyone and I say, I do Mansa Seva. So that all the obstacles which come on the way, difficulties which come on the way can be removed. So Baba is saying that world server or world emperor, one of their important quality will be all attainments. Today I was really thinking that how fortunate we are. Our fortune is the highest. They say if you are eating something with worry or worry about eating, it's not a food. It has no nutrition. But when you are eating or feeding your body, you have remembrance of Baba. You are full of gratitude. Baba gives us everything without any fear, without any worry, any negativity. But in Lokik way, even if you're eating good food, you keep thinking, some people say, oh, time will come, you won't get food. But enjoy the food you have now. Right? So either they think of the past or the future, but not Baba's children. So think, when you think more, you start feeling that we are the emperors and we are the one who have to serve the world. Because anything, when we breathe, the air gets our love, gets our peace, gets our all the quality. Nature is served also. So at least you feel you are world server all the time. It doesn't mean I will have to go every corner of the world. But each one of us, we always think, have good wishes for all the souls of the world. And we have this thought that, yes, this world has to change. New age is coming. So we cannot sit and share the news of the old world. Then concerns and worries begin. So Baba is saying very interesting that if you have this self-respect, I am giving you time, a moment in between to feel it, the life of all attainments. Because it's the mind, it's the body, it's the resources, it's relationships. Of course, on this journey here, a lot of settling from the past happens. But our present is powerful. That settling you won't feel it's too much. You will manage, and you will know it will work out. So it's a very, very interesting topic. Baba is saying here, when you have a status, then you get respect. But if you have self-respect, you will also get respect. It's not going to become president or prime minister here. They get respect because of their status, right? And we get respect because of our self-respect. How many of you walk with the thought that I am a world emperor? Try this tomorrow and see how everyone looks at you. They will look at you as a sovereign. Natural vibrations will be such. But otherwise you walk and nobody cares for me. Nobody even looks at me. Nobody appreciates me. These are thoughts which will come. But how much everyone has love for me, respect for me. So the point was, somebody was asking about what's the stage of Trikaldarshi. And I had been thinking about it. I realized that past is past, right? Future is going to come, but present is in our hands. Most of the people, their thoughts are of the past and for future, mostly. You check thoughts. Okay, if this happened, this might happen. This happened, this might happen. Or why this happened? Shouldn't have happened, right? How much is really being present? Because this present, like I am saying something, within a second it's becoming past. But also when I'm saying it, it's creating energy, and that's my future. I was just meeting a group of souls. And I said, why we share a lot of information about this will happen, this is the news, this. I said, no. What Baba is telling us, if we can sit, whenever we sit, we talk about what Baba speaks. So you will always, not only, it's just the thought, the creation will happen. There's so many of our ancestors, dadis, they did the service at the time, they had nothing materially. And they just keep saying, somebody said, from where it will come? One dadi used to say, Jyoti Bindu will give me. Jyoti Bindu will give me. And she just keeps saying it. So they wanted to do a big mela. So for people, money. How will you do it? Jyoti Bindu will do. And they said that was the best mela. It happened because whenever she said Jyoti Bindu, it's like you invoking God's powers, right? So you have to trust your own thought. That it's my creation. So all attainments, new age, and using the present. Every moment of present will always be bringing you all attainments and success. Somewhere Baba's children, I find sometimes, have lost their faith in their own thoughts. And that's why when Baba had been saying every second of confluence age is equal to many years, because in 1 second, the thought you create, that kind of quality of the future and the past, and also the world. So let's feel that new age. Let's have thoughts and sanskars of the new age and feel how we are living. Yeah, it's every place, but if we are in Peace Village, we definitely will say, people enter and say, oh, that's heaven, this is heaven. So we have to feel that way. And when we feel, these feelings will spread and more people will feel. So have the self-respect. I'm a world emperor. And have the life of all attainments. Om Shanti.
You are warmly invited to join us on a very unique journey. Inspired by the classic postures of Hatha Yoga, this year, starting June 1st, we are celebrating the UN International Day of Yoga through 21 postures of the soul, one each day leading up to June 21st. Unpacking Hatha Yoga postures to reveal their deeper spiritual significance. Looking through a different lens, these are postures of the self, the spirit, I, the soul, and through them, creating a deep sense of inner harmony. Where there is inner harmony, there will definitely be outer unity. We look forward to seeing you on the journey of 21 postures.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar, Om Shanti, Sister Mohini. And thank you, Bhumi, for inviting us to come and share on this beautiful, creative project that is being done in honor of the UN International Day of Yoga. You just saw the promo of the 21 days, and each day there will be a specific posture offered for you to practice. Since the UN declared June 21st as the International Day of Yoga, there has been a strong focus of the world on Hatha Yoga. And people are increasingly doing the asanas and the pranayama to improve their health, to improve their well-being. But at the same time, the ones that we have been in contact with, including those at the UN and at the Permanent Mission of India to the UN, they are increasingly also being curious about the connection between the asanas, which is the postures of Hatha Yoga, and the awareness of soul consciousness. So this year, we, the Brahma Kumaris, wanted to be creative, and we wanted to show the connection between the awareness of the soul and the asanas of the body. So Sister Judy Rich, and all of you know her very well, she's been on Avyakti Parivar many, many times, but she's also one of the foundational pillars of Avyakti Parivar. And she's also an exceptional practitioner of both Raj Yoga and Hatha Yoga. And her dedication to both these disciplines is amazing, because both the disciplines actually is grounded in being very determined and very disciplined in the practice. So using her creative genius, she developed 21 postures of the soul. She was inspired by Baba's words of God is teaching us Raja Yoga. And the postures Baba taught us at a soul conscious level were later developed as asanas or Hatha Yoga postures of the body. But the origins are not from the body, actually. It's from the states of soul consciousness and the stages of soul consciousness that Baba taught us. That is the Smriti and the Sthiti. So the 21 postures of the soul describe in an artistic way what alignment is to the body and what awareness is to the soul. So each posture is an awareness of what Baba wishes me to do. So the postures of the soul is actually the subtle movement that Baba is describing to us. That Baba is describing to us. And so, for instance, I, the soul, as a yogi, I'm doing something at a soul conscious level that Baba is asking me to do in order to connect to him, for instance, or is asking me to do before I do an action, or is asking me to do, like in today's Murli, when I use the word I, what is the soul posture of the word I? So the body can be just seated, but I, the soul, I am doing yoga. I'm creating these soul postures through, and these soul postures could be of different types. So it's very fascinating, actually, this practice, because just as how I have to concentrate on the body when I'm doing the asanas, do I pay as much attention in creating my soul postures? And so for the world outside, it's easier to connect to the soul postures when they're seeing the physical asanas. So Judy has aligned what the body, the postures of the body, to the awareness of the soul. And it's become very, very popular. I have never received so many people telling me how helpful it is to them, both Brahmins and non-Brahmins, the contact souls. So from June 1st, we started already. Today is June 4th, I think. And today's posture, for those of you who have seen it, was on the plank pose, and the soul postures was on spiritual power, that pure, benevolent spiritual power. And so it will go on. These daily postures will be offered for us to use on a daily basis to practice. They can be accessed on the link that was shown before on the promo video. And we're asking Avyakti Parivar to include this link on their daily communication sent to you, it's usually sent out to you every night. We hope that you will participate and you will add newness to this piece of advice that Baba gives us every day to practice. Consider yourself to be a soul. What does that mean now? What posture do I have when I consider myself to be a soul? Or even more, what am I aware of? What posture am I aware of being in before I remember Baba? So it's all a newness that we are working on in practicing soul consciousness. And we're calling it 21 postures of the soul. And we are also linking it to the asanas of hatha yoga of the body. And I do know for a fact that many of you also practice hatha yoga. You practice also pranayama, the breathing exercises. So here is an opportunity to also be aware, what are my soul postures when I'm doing these physical things? And I think our ability to be soul conscious will really take on new meaning, but also it will take on new heights. We will be in the flying stage. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Gayatri Ben. That was a wonderful sharing. And here it is, the today's one. Let's watch.
Kumbhakasana, plank pose. I, the soul, know I will need a very unique power to maintain my spiritual integrity as I move through the world. I reach up to touch elevated awareness and then fold within the self to experience that unique power, that God-given gift to every soul, a pure, benevolent, spiritual power to always respond with love.
Om Shanti. So this was for the today's posture. So each day there is a different posture, and as Gayatri Ben shared, we have in YouTube, and we will also send you link with our email, everyday email, and also we will also put in our Vikti Parivar YouTube, so you will have access to everything. And sorry we are delayed after 4 days because of some reason, but we'll continue every day. We'll show you every day's posture in a Vikti Parivar as well, so you know that. Okay, thank you so much. It's a wonderful project. And now again, it's a Mama's month. Let's watch Mama's sharing. So sharing from ancestors.
माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। हे जगदम्बे तेरी गोद में सब जग को पलते देखा। माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा।
बाकी मम्मा जब सभा में बोलती थी ना, तो मम्मा की वाणी सबके हृदय को बहुत गहरा असर कर देती थी, क्योंकि वाणी स्पष्ट थी, सरल। बाबा की वाणी सागर के समान। बाबा के वाणी में को सब बच्चे नहीं समझ सकते। जो अच्छे निश्चय बुद्धि अनुभवी, वो बाबा के वाणी का रहस्य भी निकालेंगे। मम्मा बाबा के वाणी को बहुत अच्छी तरह से समझती थी, 3-3 बार वाणी पढ़ती थी। हम कहते मम्मा हम तो बाबा की वाणी एक बार पढ़ लेते हैं, आपके तो बुद्धि में छप जाती है, फिर भी आप 3-3 बार वाणी पढ़ते हो। कहती है मैं जितना वाणी पढ़ते ना उतना वारी मुझे नए नए रहस्यों का पता लगता है, मुझे आनंद आता रहता है। तो वाणी एकांत में बैठ के पढ़ेंगी, ऐसे नहीं कि बात की फिर कोई आया फिर पढ़ा फिर कोई आया तो मुद्दी में न बैठे, एकांत में। दूसरा, मम्मा को एकांत में रहने का अच्छा अभ्यास था। अमृत वेले बिल्कुल पूरा हाल था मम्मा के लिए खाली, और रूम में अलग रहती थी। तो मम्मा कुर्सी पर उठ करके अपनी कुर्सी पर बैठ जाती थी। हम कहाँ कहाँ से छिप छिप करके मम्मा को देखते थे, मम्मा क्या उठ के करती है एकांत में। तो एकांत में जैसे मम्मा की बुद्धि बिल्कुल स्पष्ट, ज्ञान के राजों को समझने के लिए सद्विवेक खुल गया, धारणा बहुत अच्छी, एक एक शब्द बाबा का जीवन में धारण करती थी। बाबा में निश्चय बैठ गया, एक ही शब्द बोला ना, मुझे मेरा सच्चा पिता मिल गया। बस सच्चा पिता मिला तो सच्चे पिता को फॉलो किया। तो हम मम्मा में चेंज ही चेंज देखते थे, और रूप इतना मम्मा का स्पष्ट कि जब भी मम्मा खड़ी होकर दृष्टि देती थी ना तो बहुतों को साक्षात्कार होता था। बाबा अलग रहता था, बाबा से तो साक्षात्कार होता ही होता था, वो तो फर्स्ट नंबर बात थी। पर सेकंड नंबर में फिर मम्मा के द्वारा सबको साक्षात्कार होने लगा। तो मम्मा ज्ञान की गंगा बन करके हम सबकी अच्छी तरह से पालना करने लगी। तब हमारा एक ही था बंधन कि हमारे सगे वाले नहीं मानते थे, अविघ्न डालते थे, मारे देते थे, निकाल देते थे, खाना नहीं देते थे। छोटे छोटे बच्चे थे तो हमको तंग करते थे। परंतु मम्मा जितनी भी माताएं मार खा के आती थी, पति निकालते थे, उनकी अच्छे ढंग से पालना करती थी। तो जैसे कि उनको मम्मा से प्यार मिल जाता था ना, मार का पता नहीं लगता था। रोती भी आती थी, हंस करके चली जाती थी। ऐसी मम्मा शक्ति उनमें भर लेती थी।
तो आप सबको पता है जगदम्बा माँ का एक सदा धारणा का स्लोगन रहा है, याद है कौन सा? हुक्म हुक्म चलाए रहो। तो जगदम्बा बोली, अगर ये धारणा सब कर ले कि हमें बाप दादा चला रहा, उसके हुक्म से हर कदम चला रहे, अगर ये स्मृति रहे तो हमारी को चलाने वाला डायरेक्ट बाप है। तो कहाँ नजर जाएंगे? चलने वाले की, चलाने वाले की तरफ ही नजर, दूसरी तरफ नहीं।
वीणा वादनी वरदे।
कि परमात्मा ने आकर के नॉलेज सुनाया है और हमने भी नॉलेज को धारण किया है। बाकी कोई ज्ञान की बरसात या ज्ञान की गंगा या पानी बही है या कुछ ऐसी बातें नहीं है। तो ये तो सभी अभी अच्छी तरह से जो पुराने हो, जो आते हो, इन सब बातों को तो समझ गए होंगे। तो अभी बाप के द्वारा वो नॉलेज प्राप्त हो रहा है, जिससे अभी हम हरे भरे होते जा रहे हैं। तो होते जा रहे हो ना, अपने को समझते हो ना।
रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, ऐसी ज्ञान मुरली सुनाई तूने। नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरिया सुनाई तूने। Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. So before we start our Murli, just tomorrow is Monday, so our schedule from Amritwala 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Evening meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary live by Didi, English series, and Avekti Journey Murli revision. So let's do Murli revision. Welcome to Avekti Journey, Avek Murlis from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Murli of 21st January 1971. A Alaukic invitation for the subtle region. Baba sees everyone's different forms of effort in the subtle region. They are very beautiful. All of you don't see your forms as much as Baba sees the many forms of all of you in the subtle region. You people can pay special attention one day and see how many forms and what your forms were like throughout the day. You will laugh a lot when you see the different postures. Nowadays, you see many postures of others, so see yourself. Have a vision of your many forms. Everyone has the desire to come to the subtle region, but ask yourself, have you carried out all the tasks that you have to carry out as a Brahmin? Only when you have accomplished all the tasks will you become complete. The present time is such that you have to pay attention to every step you take, because there isn't attention, you have the tension of effort. Therefore, add only one word, attention. Then the many forms will become the one complete form. Therefore, now pay attention to every step. You heard that nowadays all souls wish to experience happiness and peace. They do not wish to hear a lot. In order to give an experience to others, only when you yourselves become the embodiment of the experience, will you fulfill that desire in others? Day by day, you will see that just as those who are hungry for wealth come to beg for alms, in the same way, souls who are hungry for the experience of peace will be desperate to receive alms. Now, when just one wave of sorrow comes, souls who are bellowing in this wave, souls who are drowning in this wave, search for the support of a straw. Many beggar souls will come in front of all of you to receive alms. So do you experience yourself to be a soul who is overflowing with the experience of super senses joy and all powers in order to quench the thirst of such thirsty, hungry, and desperate souls? Have you accumulated the treasure of all the powers and the treasure of super senses joy, so that not only does your stage remain constant, but you fill other souls as well? You are the children of the bestower who fills the apron of everyone, are you not? This scene is going to come very soon. Even the doctors will not be able to give medicine for this sickness. This is why they will come to you people to receive this medicine. Gradually, the sound will spread that the experience of happiness and peace can be received from the Brahma Kumaris. After wandering around, many souls will reach the original place. In order to make many such souls content, are you content in your every action? Only contented souls can make others content. Now prepare yourselves to be able to do such service. Such desperate souls will not even be able to wait for the 7 days course. So at that time, you have to give one or another experience to those souls. This is why Baba has said that now make yourselves ready to accomplish your task as Brahmins. Now, do you understand which service you have to do? While you are busy in the corporeal, Bap Dada is the helper in the Avyakt. When the children have courage, the Father gives help. So tell Baba, who is busier? You were given the experience of the subtle region in the beginning, and it was even better than the experience of those who went into trance. So experience that now. You have the flying vehicle of the intellect anyway. Some children are very stubborn about certain aspects, and so Baba has to accept what they say. Now be stubborn to have an experience. Acha, to be continued. Om Shanti. Be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. World Emperors. Nowadays, people in the world have self-respect because of their position. When someone is a president, he receives such respect because of having that high position. In the same way, you children will also become world emperors by having such self-respect. And because of this self-respect, the world will respect you. Therefore, simply remain stable in your self-respect, and you will receive all attainments.
श्रेष्ठ स्वमानधारी सम्मान दाता बनो। विश्व का महाराजन जैसे आजकल दुनिया में भी मान से स्वमान मिलता है, कोई प्रेसिडेंट है तो उनका मान बड़ा होने के कारण सम्मान भी ऐसा मिलता है। ऐसे आप बच्चे भी स्वमान से ही विश्व का महाराजन बनेंगे और इस स्वमान के कारण विश्व सम्मान देंगी। तो सिर्फ अपने स्वमान में स्थित रहो तो सर्व प्राप्तियां हो जाएंगी। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.